The Douglas DC-4 hummed with a confidence born of the open skies. It was July 2, 1955, a day shimmering with summer's promise. Flight 287, bound for Miami from New York City, carried 41 souls, their dreams tucked into their luggage. Captain Ralph Sanderson, a veteran pilot, adjusted his headset. He relayed a routine message to air traffic control, his voice calm, steady, then silence. The blip representing Flight 287 vanished from radar screens. The control tower buzzed with confusion, then urgency. Frantic calls went unanswered. The plane had simply ceased to exist, leaving behind a void filled with unanswered questions. Search parties scoured the Atlantic, their hopes dwindling with each passing hour. The official investigation concluded that the plane had crashed at sea, the cause unknown. Flight 287 became a footnote in history, a chilling reminder of the capricious nature of fate. The year is 1992. At a small airport in Caracas, Venezuela, air traffic controllers' jaws dropped in unison. Their screens, filled with the digital signatures of modern aircraft, flickered, displaying an anomaly. A Douglas DC-4, its silhouette unmistakable, appeared as if from thin air. It circled the airport, seemingly disoriented. Confusion gave way to disbelief as the controllers made contact with the pilot. The voice that crackled through the static was that of Captain Ralph Sanderson, his tone bewildered. He spoke of engine trouble, of a storm, of a blinding flash of light. Then silence. The vintage aircraft landed smoothly, an echo of a bygone era touching down in a world that had long forgotten it. News of the impossible arrival spread like wildfire, igniting a firestorm of speculation and intrigue. The world watched in astonishment as grainy footage of the antiquated aircraft and its bewildered passengers filled television screens. Experts and armchair theorists alike grappled with the inexplicable. Had Flight 287 slipped through a wrinkle in time, a cosmic glitch in the fabric of reality? Scientists, historians, and paranormal investigators descended upon Caracas, eager to unravel the enigma. The plane itself became an object of intense scrutiny. The passengers, thrust into a world vastly different from the one they left behind, found themselves at the epicenter of a media frenzy. Their stories, fragments of a forgotten time, only deepened the mystery. Their experience defied logic, challenging the very foundations of our understanding of time and space. The scientific community, grappling with the implications of this unprecedented event, found itself divided. Some dismissed the incident as an elaborate hoax. Others acknowledged the impossibility of faking such an event. Theories abounded, each more improbable than the last. Some physicists proposed that Flight 287 had encountered a wormhole, a theoretical tunnel connecting two distant points in space-time. Others suggested a temporary rift in the space-time continuum. Yet for all the speculation, the question remained: how could a plane vanish for 37 years and reappear, seemingly untouched by the passage of time? Dr. Catherine Anya, a renowned physicist, found herself drawn to the enigma of Flight 287. The plane, a tangible relic of the past, stood in defiance of all known laws of physics. Dr. Anya, along with a team of experts, meticulously examined the aircraft. They analyzed the plane's instruments, its engine, its very structure, hoping to find a clue. Yet the plane remained stubbornly consistent with its manufacturing date. It was as if it had been plucked from the sky in 1955 and gently placed in 1992. The passengers' belongings, too, presented a perplexing puzzle. Newspapers dated July 2, 1955, were found tucked into handbags. The passengers themselves, while bewildered by their sudden journey through time, were found to be physically unharmed. The passengers of Flight 287, thrust into a world they no longer recognized, found themselves caught between two worlds. The world they knew, the world of poodle skirts and Elvis Presley, had vanished. Theirs was a journey not just through time but through culture, technology, and history itself. For some, the transition was overwhelming. The elderly couple struggled to comprehend the digital age. The young woman found herself in a world where her dreams seemed both distant and strangely attainable. The businessman grappled with a world where his knowledge and experience seemed irrelevant. Yet amidst the disorientation and confusion, there were moments of wonder, of unexpected joy. Back in 1955, families of those aboard Flight 287 had been left with a void, an open wound that refused to heal. The years had done little to diminish their grief. The news of the plane's reappearance reached them like a whisper from beyond the grave. Disbelief warred with a flicker of hope. Could it be true? Could their loved ones, long mourned and presumed lost, be alive? The families, their lives forever marked by that fateful day in 1955, found themselves thrust into a maelstrom of emotions. Joy battled with trepidation, hope with the fear of renewed heartbreak. The world watched with bated breath as arrangements were made for a poignant reunion. The reunion was a moment frozen in time, a collision of past and present. Tears flowed freely as families, separated by a chasm of 37 years, embraced. The years melted away as mothers held their children, now middle-aged. Grandparents met grandchildren they never knew existed, yet amidst the tears and embraces, a sense of surreal disbelief lingered. The passengers of Flight 287 struggled to reconcile the youthful faces of their loved ones with the memories of those left behind. The world they returned to was not the one they remembered. Their families had aged, their lives had moved on. The reunion, while joyous, was tinged with a bittersweet awareness of the chasm that time had created. The world that greeted the passengers of Flight 287 was a far cry from the one they had left behind. The Cold War, a defining conflict of their time, was a distant memory. The Soviet Union had dissolved. The world was now a tapestry of interconnectedness, a global village linked by the internet and instant communication. The passengers, accustomed to a world of rotary phones and black and white television, found themselves surrounded by technology that seemed like something out of science fiction. The internet, with its vast stores of information and instant communication, left them awestruck. Cell phones, personal computers, and other technological marvels were a constant source of wonder and bewilderment. The cultural landscape, too, had undergone a seismic shift. The return of Flight 287 sent shockwaves through the aviation industry. The incident, once dismissed as an unsolvable mystery, now demanded answers. Aviation experts, engineers, and scientists scrutinized every aspect of the plane. The plane's logbook, its instruments, even the smallest details of its construction were meticulously examined. Yet, the mystery deepened. The plane's instruments, though outdated, showed no signs of malfunction. The logbook offered no clues, its entries ending abruptly on that fateful day in 1955. The incident forced the aviation industry to confront the limitations of its knowledge. The saga of Flight 287 continues to fascinate and perplex, its mysteries still unsolved. The incident stands as a powerful testament to the enduring allure of the unknown. It is a story that transcends time, a tale that speaks to our deepest fears and our boundless capacity for wonder. The passengers of Flight 287 have had to adapt to a world they never expected to see. Their stories serve as a reminder of the preciousness of time, the fragility of life, and the enduring power of the human spirit. Flight 287 is more than just an aviation mystery. It is a reflection of our own relationship with time. And as we look to the skies, we are left to ponder the mysteries that lie beyond, the secrets that time may yet reveal.